This is TGM for Game Lux, and with me I have Weiman, a Dutch player. So Weiman, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, first of all, I'm a player, but I wouldn't consider myself a professional player or even semi-professional in that matter. I have a very competitive spirit and a very competitive way of doing things. So I absolutely enjoy playing StarCraft. I'm here to play StarCraft most of it, but I also like to venture in other venues such as casting, for example. I casted for the NSSL, which was a student StarCraft league last week, and also like to photograph a lot, take photographs. So you'll find me at quite a lot of esports events in the Netherlands and here at Dreamhack, for example.
All right. Well, it's quite far from the Netherlands to here. How did you come?
Well, initially I was planning to go with Back for Dreamhack, which is a tour bus organization, I suppose you could say. I went there last year with Back for Dreamhack for the winter edition. It was really fun, but really exhausting as well. So I kind of poked around a bit, and my dad finally offered to take me here and as well enjoy the scenery for the coming week after the event. So this is basically my vacation right now. And we drove here yesterday after I think 15-hour drive, which was kind of heavy, but it was good. Well, it was fun. We had a good time, and no really big holdups. And I say I would sort of prefer it over the bus drive because that's really tiring and you don't get to sleep a lot. So yeah.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
What are you going to visit after the tour?
Basically the area, I think. I mean, we might take a day trip to Stockholm or something like that.
Or just the junk camping area?
Yeah, we're mostly the junk camping area because it's pretty close and it's a really beautiful area, I think. So I guess afterwards we're gonna, just see what's up.
Well, back to StarCraft 2 with Joe and Death Angel. You have two very difficult opponents in your group.
Yeah.
What do you think your chances are?
Well, to be very realistic, I'm still a diamond level player. So I was top 25 diamond last season, even though I only had like 50 wins. So I didn't play that much. A lot of players asking me like, what are you still doing in diamond? Because apparently my mechanics, according to grandmaster players like Harstem, are at least masters level, and I've been told the same previously before. So I guess I should just play more. My predictions currently, I think it's fair to say, I mean, if I'm not going to take a single map, I'll be okay with that because these are some really, really good players. But I do have my goals to take at least one map of these players because I've prepared a couple of builds which I think stand quite a fair chance against both of these high-level players.
Very aggressive builds, I imagine.
Yeah, they're going to be very aggressive. I know, for example, that Show, he's kind of known as being the blind Terran. It's going to be I play Terran myself, and he's a Terran as well. So what I'm thinking of is going with a Proxy Marauder, which is very aggressive and will shut down any greedy play quite easily. Same with my Zerg opponent, Death Angel, Proxy Reaper with a Bunker Rush, which is quite a bit of a famous build because Day 9 featured it on his daily ones. I think those two could be very successful, but if it comes to standard play, where macro and mechanics and of course decision making will be the determining factor, I think both of them will eventually come out on top.
What do you think of the new format for Dreamhack that allows players of all skill levels to participate?
Well, obviously I'm happy with it because I'm in the tournament this way. Yeah, I think it's good because, well, of course I'm in it, but okay, that's a tough question because the previous tournament was invite-based mostly and a few qualifiers, and right now basically anyone can show up. So the first round is mostly to filter out players such as myself, I'm afraid. And yeah, I think the previous format guaranteed more high-quality games, but if you're here for the high-quality games, you're better off probably just looking towards the second day. And they're going to be good matchups anyway. So I don't think it's necessarily an improvement in the end, but it's not worse either.
And who's your pre-tournament favorite?
The current tournament favorite? Well, on Twitter I said it was Liquid Hero, but then I learned that both Naniwa and Stefano are going to be here, and they definitely can give him a good run for his money. So my take would be either Stefano or Hero, or Naniwa.
All right. Any shout-outs?
Yeah, I do have a couple of shout-outs actually. My main shout-out would be to a man named Jared Kale, also known as the owner, who inspired me to basically take part in competitive gaming as a very serious hobby and make it part of my life, which it has been for quite a few years. So thank you for that. I also think Grubby has been a very big inspiration to me as an esports enthusiast, so to speak. His vigor and determination are something which I think is very inspiring to a lot of people. Of course, I also have to thank Factor Dreamhack and Dreamhack itself for setting up this amazing event. Great job, guys.
All right, thank you very much and good luck.
You're welcome.